I'm going to put you on my stick and get my mics out here in a second, so that way you can hear what I'm saying. Just a second. So I'm getting ready to ride, and oops, turn my mics on so that way you can hear me. Okay. I'm going to use the Rode wireless Go 2 microphones. If you do any YouTube videos and whatnot, they're quite handy. So I got that on now. Clip this up here. You can hear me. All right, let's get my stick. There. Okay. We are ready to roll. Get my stick set up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's a little tall. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So when somebody comes in, if you could do a mic check, that'd be nice. Today I'm going to be riding in orange. See, orange. So I'm going to have my orange saddle pad here in just a minute. I'm going to get that out. Got all my saddle pads right here behind me. Yes, it's a bit ridiculous, as we do. Okay, so my choice, let's see, I can either do this one, might do this one, It's sort of a red, but it's actually it's orange, or I can just go straight orange. Do that. We'll do this one. It's kind of a reddish orange rather than a pumpkin. Let me get my saddle cover off so I have that ready to go. Saddle cover. Alright. I like to try to get my stuff ready to go before I go out to ride my steed. And put this one back. This is what we wore yesterday. So yesterday was green, the day before it was red. So today we're going to do orange. So hey, thanks for coming. Today I'm going to be tacking up Oreo, getting him ready to ride. This is the color choice for today, and it more or less matches my shirt. So matchy matchy. And I'm going to use the red overreach. These are my overreach boots. So these go on his feet so that way his back foot doesn't hurt his front foot, like if he reaches over. Called an overreach boot. So we have that, and I'm going to get my boots on. They're behind me, so I will put you down here a little bit. Here's my boots. I keep them in a boot bag. Keep them, well, I'd say to keep them clean, but I haven't cleaned them since the last show, and that was in January. So, needless to say, they get cleaned right before a show. And you can see they're kind of dirty. They need a clean. These are my Ariat boots. So this is what I ride in. And the spur that I'm using is very small. It's a small little nub, like if I need any extra. Hi, Bubbles. Thanks for coming. So if you're new here, if you would do me a huge favor, give a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be wonderful. Is that Lightning Gaming? Hi. I'm probably going to butcher your screen names. My screen name is Falcao Farm, or if you do it the Portuguese way, it's Falcao Farm, something like that. It's coming from the English word falcon, which we used to have property in Falcon, Colorado, And I used to breed German Shepherds, and they used to be Von Falcon of Falcon, Colorado. And then when I switched to Portuguese Padengo Pequenos many years ago, I took the Falcon and I changed it to the Portuguese version. So, and I just kept it for the farm, Falcao Farm. So that's what it means, Falcao Farm. Because a lot of people are wondering, what the heck? But anyway, that's the name and that's where it derives from. And I ride dressage. So I'm a adult amateur dressage rider. And I'm in Northern California. It's a gorgeous day. A little breeze, which is fantastic. It's going to be like 67 today, Fahrenheit, which is awesome. And I don't know my conversion offhand enough to give you the centigrade. It's probably like 17, 18 centigrade. Because I know 10 centigrade is 50. So it's above that. All right, so these boots have a zipper in the back, which is quite handy. And then I just take my muck boots off, leave them there. All right, so I'm gonna go get my steed here in a minute. We just take my hat off. That way I've got all the basics done before I go and get my steed. Yeah, hair is way overdue. I just got a hold of my hairdresser, so like 2 weeks out from getting my hair fixed up, so it won't be done before the show. We have a show next weekend. We're leaving Thursday for the show, and we'll be there through Sunday. And husband gets to take care of the farm while I'm gone, because that's what husbands do, right? All right, so let me get my helmet on. So my helmet and my bridles and everything are here behind me. So I have my helmet, my bridles, and all that stuff. Okay. So I'll get my helmet on. There we go. And I will get some treats in my pocket, and then we will go get, I forgot to bring my chapstick out. Did I put one in my bag? Probably not. I don't think I have one out here. I have to go get one before I ride because it's dry and breezy. So my lips get very dry. Okay, so let me get my treats. They're over here behind me. Over there on the shelf. And I use these cookies, A to Z. They're soft cookies, and they have low sugar. So they're really good cookies to use for your horses. So they're really soft. I just shove them in my pocket and give little bits of them to him for bridling and for when he's a good boy, when I get on and all that fun stuff. So put these in here. Okay, got that. I'm going to bridle him in the stall too, so I'll just take my bridle with me. So this is my bridle, and the bit, it's a 3-piece snaffle. It's called a Hermspringer. That's the brand name, Hermspringer, and it is a KK Ultra. He quite likes it. Not a very good view. Okay, there you go. So it's a Hermspringer KK Ultra loose ring. I have other ones, but he prefers this bit, so I use this bit. Okay, let's go get the steed. He's over here in the stall. Always get some water. So, I'll turn you around. You can see them outside here. Let's see. Turn around. There we go. You can see how gorgeous today is. He's over there getting some water. Look at how beautiful the sky is. It's just got a few wispy clouds. He's coming inside. Okay, so let's go inside. And I will set you up so you can see the bridling, hopefully. All right, let's put you in the Kubota. And let's get the view set up. Okay, I think you can see. Let me go to the other side so make sure you can see. Okay, good. You can see the horse. Good. That is Oreo. And we're going to put Oreo's bridle on. Yes, we are. Let me turn this light on because it's kind of dark in here. That way it's a little brighter. That's a little better. That's a little better. It's a little better. So Oreo is almost 5 now. He'll be 5 on Mother's Day in May. And he can have a bit of a negative attitude. He was a stallion, and I kept him a stallion until he was just over 3. When I backed him and started him, and then I had him gelded just to make my life easier because having a stallion was a bit much. But he was small, and I wanted to make sure that he grew and fill out. So I used the cookie in my hand, and then he searches for the bit. Come here. Now, don't be shitty. Show the people nice. There you go. So then he takes the bit and he gets the cookie. That's our routine. And then I put his ears in. And I shaved his bridle path yesterday. I cleaned that up, getting ready for the show. It's supposed to rain all 4 days that we're at the show, so I probably will not bother to wash him, because what's the point? It's going to be wet and nasty anyway. We'll just leave him be. And I didn't bathe him for the last show either, and he was perfectly fine. So that's a nice thing about showing a black horse. He's black. He's not bay. He's actually black. He's what they call a smoky black. So he has 1 gene for black and 1 gene for cream. Hence the reason why his name is Oreo, because he has he carries the cream gene. So that's why he was called Oreo, and I thought it was funny, so we kept the name. We kept his name Oreo. All right, and then we're going to put his halter on. I use rope halters because you have more control with a rope halter than you do with a flat collar, a halter. So I use rope halters, and I put a quick clip on my rope halter just to make it easier to put on, because that way you don't have to tie it every single time. It's kind of annoying. And that's it. So let me take you with him back out to the tie rail. Oops. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. All right, so we're going to go out here to the tie rail. And I'll flip you around here in a minute so I can see what's going on. There we go. Okay, so he's going to stand out here while I get my tack and everything ready. And we'll go from there. Oops, sorry to swing you around. Trying to multitask here. There we go. So there he is. There he is. Get his bridle on. So I'm going to brush him and get him ready for his tack. So I will leave you. Let's see, the breeze is blowing. That was a problem last time. So let's see if I can put it over here. Let's see if it'll be okay. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Okay, so I'm going to put it over here and see if it's better here. I didn't want to, the wind blew it over last time I did one of these. So I will put it here. And he's going to move around a little bit. Sorry about that. He does that. Whoops. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here. Ooh, the wind is really picking up. Okay, well, hopefully it'll stay here and not blow over. Let me put little rocks on the feet. See if we can keep it to stay. So if you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments. And I see there's comments held for review, so that's, whoops. Not ideal. What did I do? Yeah, comments being held for review, that's not ideal. I don't know what that is. But anyway, hey, if you can put some comments in there, that's great. I'll answer them when I can. So now I'm going to brush him off, put his boots on, check his feet. I checked them last night. They were okay. And these are the boots that I showed you earlier. This is the hoof pick, and this is my brush, which is dirty. My brush is dirty. Yes. So he's been outside grazing most of the day. And it's been pretty cold at night, so I haven't been hosing him off. It's early enough today, I might be able to hose him off. But I don't want him to be wet and then not dry. And then it's 30 degrees, so that would not be nice. Okay. There's that. Oh. Foot. And foot. No. Foot. No, don't do it. There you go. Just check his feet. They look pretty good. Doesn't have much dirt in them today. Okay, good. And then these just slip on with Velcro. Quite handy. Just pop them on there. Let me get the other one. Foot. There we go. This one looks pretty good too. There you go. Pop this boot on. There we go. All right, boots are on. It's been brushed. Let's get saddle pad. This is our saddle pad. Put this on. I usually pull his hair up underneath it so that way he's not pulling on his hair. And then we'll get the saddle. Keep that up out of his way. This is a girth. So this is a shoulder relief girth. It helps give him more freedom to move his legs. So it's called a shoulder relief girth. It's a specialty girth. Put this on. I'm going to go underneath, get the other one on. Fix the straps. And make sure the saddle's on right. Alright, so then another thing that I have on here is they are stirrup slippers. So they cover my stirrups. So I just pull those off before I head down. So they just cover the stirrups so that way they don't leave marks on my saddle. Give him a cookie for being a good boy. Alright, so I got those off. These up a hole. So that way the saddle doesn't move before I go down. So then I put these inside the shed. And then I just have to get my pivot set up. So if you go on my channel and you watch my videos, you'll see all my riding videos, and I do them here with a pivot unit. So it's a pivot equestrian, and it's windy today, so we're going to have to pop this down. So it's this little unit here, and it uses, I guess, AI to track me. Track the horse, actually. It doesn't track me. If you do it for people, then it tracks you. And then I have this little remote that I can turn it on and off, which is kind of handy. So anyway, that is tacking up. Hey, horse girl. Oh, cool. Yeah, yesterday I got out here late, so I didn't get a chance to do my live. I've been doing them on Saturdays. We cut down a tree, or we topped a tree next to the house because it interferes with our solar panels. So that was yesterday, and we were so tired from doing that, so I just didn't have the energy to do a live and a ride. So today I'm just riding. So anyway, we are going to enjoy this beautiful weather. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers, so if you want to help us out, help the channel out, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel with the algorithm. And I've been changing some of the settings to reach a wider audience because, you know, it's horse content, it's farm content, you know, it's not like Mr. Beast. I don't know what he does. I didn't even know he existed until recently. But anyway, it helps the channel, and it helps small content creators like me reach a wider audience. And that way I can show you what we do here on the farm and show you what we do with the horses. And I hope you enjoy some of the content. And like I said, there's a bunch of videos of me riding on the channel. And that would be me riding Mr. Oreo, who's getting bored with me. So I'm going to cut it off here because we're going to go ride and enjoy this beautiful weather. And like I said, thumbs up, subscribe button, and help us reach 2,000 subscriber. And then check out some of my other videos. If you've never been to this channel, recommend you check out my riding videos, and let me know what you think in the comments, because it's always nice to know what people think of my videos. He is, let me flip him around. He is a pure Race Espana, or PRE, which is an Andalusian. We call them Andalusians. But he is a pure Spanish horse. And then my foal, my giant foal, who's in the barn right now, he is also a PRE. So I have two PRE horses here. This one is Oreo. He will be 5 years old in May. And my baby, who's in the barn, he is a yearling. So he is ginormous. He's much bigger than Oreo. So he will be trained to ride when he's older, because he's just going to be so big. Oh, yeah, I keep it braided because you can see how long the mane is. So it's easier if I keep it in braids. It keeps the mane intact, and you know, when his mane is completely down and he's blowing in the wind, he looks like Fabio. So for those of us that are older, remember Fabio. But yeah, I keep his mane braided. And then when I go to the show, I rebraid them so they're neater at the top. You can see they're kind of scruffy. I rebraid them so they're neater at the top, and then I roll them up so that way they're short little buttons. It's kind of a pain in the neck. I have ridden him in shows with the braids down, and if it's going to be raining and miserable, I may end up doing that this weekend, so who knows. But anyway, we have a show this weekend, so shortly after the show this weekend, there will be videos coming forward from the show. I will probably do a live, depending on the weather and depending on how much rain we get maybe on Saturday. It depends on when my ride time is. Like if I don't ride till the end of the day, I've got all morning that I can do a live, or if I have to ride first thing in the morning, then I got the whole rest of the day. So, but yeah, so if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, help the algorithm out, and then check out my other videos. Let me know what you think of Oreo's training. As a reminder, I backed him myself. I've had him since he was a yearling. I did all of his training, and now we're schooling first and second level. He's doing most of the elements of second level. We're showing first and training level. We just qualified for the Adult Amateur Regional Championships. Yes, you did. And we've also qualified for the California Dressage Society Championships in September. So we have 2 championships coming up this year. First time ever that I've ever qualified for something like that here in California. I did qualify, well actually I didn't have to qualify because it was during COVID. With my Arabian, we went to the Sport Horse National in Idaho, and we got 3 top 10s. And I worked with him for a year because he'd been unsound prior to that. He'd had laminitis. So I spent a year prepping him for that event, and we got 3 top 10. So I'm really psyched. This horse, Oreo, has a lot of talent. His biggest downfall is his little noodle, that thing right there. He has a bit of an opinion, and he likes to take over and tell me off at times. Makes him a little bit of a challenge. And it's just a matter of figuring out what works for him. So anyway, he is actually black. He's a smoky black. So he carries 1 gene for black and 1 gene for cream. So this bleed through that you see here, that bleed through color, that's the cream gene that you're seeing. And you see that on black horses in the summer. They kind of bleach out, I guess is what they call it. My foal is got 2 genes for black, so he's a solid black. So he may not wash out in the summer. We'll have to see. They'll go outside at night, and they'll come in the barn during the day. So, all right, well, I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your participation on the channel. And I hope to see you again. And like I said, subscribe to the channel. Check us out. Check out our videos. I'd love to know what you think. And we're going to go do some training. And we may or may not ride tomorrow. And then we leave for the show on Thursday through the weekend. And it's going to rain all 4 days. Yay! So I'm going to be packing starting today while it's dry, today and tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for coming. And I'm going to end it here, and have a great day. Thanks a lot, everybody.